Hey, what is going on, you guys? My name is Jake, and welcome back to another FHT Sports video. So, I know that you guys don't really hear from me a lot, but I want to talk about Free Agent Frenzy. And while I talk about it, I will be playing some NHL 18, so I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. But anyways, so, let's start off with the obvious. John Tavares. Right now he has a cap hit of $5.5 million, and he is 27 years old. So, here's kind of like how I look at it. You hear all these things about how Stamkos was the best UFA to ever be out there. I agree, but Stamkos went to his team again, the Tampa Bay Lightning. Well, does that mean that Tavares will too? We don't know. And at the same time, we kind of don't want to call it. There's been rumors how he's had talks with Vancouver, which, yeah, he has. But then there's been also the ones that say that he's liked it in Vancouver, and that there's a chance, then that's the best chance that he can win a Stanley Cup. If you want to win a Stanley Cup, go to a team like Tampa, go to a team like Vegas, go to a team like, honestly, even the New York Rangers. And I'm not saying that just because I'm a Rangers fan and I'm biased or anything, but there's teams, and I guess you could get the same from Vancouver, but there's teams with enough prospects to where you could actually win a cup. And that's honestly something that I think Johnny T's looking at when it comes to free agency and talking with all these general managers. So, next one I want to talk about, which this could be summed up in a few words, is John Carlson. He just won a Stanley Cup. He's not moving anywhere. Okay, next one. JVR, James Van Riemsdyk, from the Toronto Maple Leafs. He's a left winger. He's 29 years old. His cap hit was $4.25 million. James Van Riemsdyk, there's been rumors that he's not happy. He's even expressed it a few times. But do you guys really expect to believe that JVR is going to leave a team that's just a few years away from making it to the Stanley Cup Finals? That's even just a few puck bounces away from making the Stanley Cup Finals. He has a great fit other places too. He has a great fit in both sides of New York, Islanders and the Rangers. He's been connected to Buffalo. He's been connected to Tampa, connected to Montreal. He's been connected to all these teams. So, where is he going to go? Personally, I don't think he's going to stay in Toronto. I think that he's going to go to a team like the Rangers or the Hurricanes. A team that isn't good now, but in the future will be stellar. And as I said, I'm not saying that the Rangers are going to be stellar just because I'm biased. I'm saying it because I generally believe that some of these teams have great prospects and they could be on the top of the standings soon. So, great example, San Jose. Yeah, they went to the finals 2 years ago, but ever since then, they've kind of been a bubble team. But when you have guys like LeBanc in your system, there's a chance that you could return to that in a few years. And I think that James Van Riemsdyk could go to one of those teams. Next one we have is Paul Stastny. So, he had great second part of his season in Winnipeg. He had a great season in Winnipeg. Because that pretty much was his season. And I think that he's going to return. He's been to 3 teams so far. at least from what I remember. Colorado, St. Louis, and now Winnipeg. So, what's gonna happen? Well, he said that he loves playing on a team with Patrick Laine, Connor Hellebuck, Blake Wheeler, and just guys like that. Even Dustin Byfuglien, he said that he has good connection with. So, where is he going to go? He's going to stay in Winnipeg. There's not one doubt in my mind. Whether that means they sign him to a 1-year contract or a 3-year deal. He's going to stay in Winnipeg. And I'm only doing a few here, by the way. Mike Green, the Detroit Red Wings. He's $6 million from his cap hit. He's gonna kind of float around, I think. There's gonna be talks of him going back to Detroit, to Minnesota, to Dallas, but generally I think Dallas is where he's gonna end up. I feel like Mike Green's gonna have a great great fit there in Dallas, and I feel like he's going to have a great career there if he continues to spend the rest of his playing days there, because I think he's 31, 32, which that's still young, but once you get up to 35, 36, wait, actually, is Mike Green even that young? I think he's only like 31, right? Let me fact check that real quick, because I want to be absolutely right. He's 32. Okay, so I was in the right bubble there. Yeah, so Mike Green, I feel he played for Washington, played for Detroit. He played for all these teams. And with that experience, I feel like he could help out the Dallas Stars. So I personally believe that he will go to Dallas. Next one. Ilya Kovalchuk sat down with San Jose a few days ago. Will he be going to San Jose? Will he be going to New York, where they said that he was agreeing on a term with? Will he be going to Florida Panthers? Will he going back to New Jersey? We don't know. And honestly, I can't call it, because Ilya Kovalchuk's a weird character. He could say, or there could be rumors that he's going one place, but he's actually going to a different one. James Real Deal Neal, 30 years old, right winger. Last year made $5 million. He was one of the key reasons why the Las Vegas Golden Knights made it to the finals. Now, will he return to Nashville, or will he stay in Vegas? If you guys have watched any Vegas's funniest moments or anything, you know that they as a squad have fun. So, personally, he likes Gerard Gallant, likes how he's tough, so he's going to stay in Vegas. Joe Thornton, I'm not even going to second thought it. He's going back to San Jose for another year. David Perron, same thing as James Real Deal Neal, going back to Vegas, because I don't see him playing anywhere else. Now, here's the outlier in all this. Rick Nash. Does he want to return to New York? Does he want to return to Columbus? Or does he want to return to Boston? Boston has brought him to the playoffs this year. New York didn't. New York even said that his talents were being wasted, because our wingers were just too big. But at the same time, he also wasn't performing well in New York. Now look at him now. He put up like 30 points after the trade deadline. It's going to be like a game time decision. Patrick Maroon. I'm going to do like only a few more of these. Patrick Maroon. I don't know too much about the guy. I know that he was a winger for the McDavid line. But, yeah, as I said, I don't know too much about him. But he's like one of those players that I know enough about to talk about without sounding wrong or anything. I've seen the point totals that he put up, and I feel like he could be a good fit anywhere. For a team that's a Stanley Cup contender, or for a team that's, bottom of the basement team. No offense, Vancouver fans. And then, last one that I'm going to do here. Riley Nash from the Boston Bruins. I don't see him staying in Boston. He's a center. I mean, he's still relatively young. He's 29. So, yeah, I don't see him staying in Boston, since around the league, centers are highly needed for teams such as like Minnesota, Montreal, New York, Florida. Tampa is actually pretty good. They got Stamkos and Braden Point. But that's not my point. My point is, he could be a great third liner everywhere and a decent second liner that, could put up points. Could put up a 30-point season if he really wanted to. And he's no player like Rick Nash is. But Riley Nash sure has, he has great senses. I saw him in the playoffs. Great senses, skates well, has good defense, and he's more of a defensive-minded player. So, I feel like once free agency starts, he will be a hot pick in the market. So, I hope you guys enjoyed my evaluations of this all. And just know that if you don't agree with my predictions, it's fine. Just leave down in the comments what you don't agree with. We always here at FHT love to respond to your guys' comments, read them, and kind of get the viewer involved. And so yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for another video that I or someone else should talk about, please feel free to leave it down in the comments. And just like that, I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching.